Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and unedited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Hello.
Hi.
Have your license and insurance, please?
My insurance is on my phone.
That's fine. Where are you coming from tonight?
A trivia place.
Okay. Where at?
I don't remember the name. I'm sorry.
You know, like what town?
Lake Zurich.
Lake Zurich. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that at a bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Just your current address?
On January 25th to 24th at approximately 10:58 p.m., Officer Jonathan Finze with the Wauconda Police Department observed a white 2017 Hyundai swerving and driving in the shoulder while headed northbound on Route 12 in the vicinity of Old Rand Road. Officer Finze observed the driver continue to swerve off the road near Case Road. He initiated a traffic stop soon afterwards, and the driver pulled over into the shoulder.
Round Lake?
Yeah, in Round Lake Beach.
You've been stopped in the past 6 months?
No.
No? Okay. Is there any reason you were having a hard time staying in the lane?
Just because of the rain. I can't.
Because of the rain?
Yeah, and also because it's night.
Okay, but you're the only one having that problem. I'm not having that problem. The other drivers on the road aren't having that problem. And you literally, like, pretty much went off the road, like, twice, you know,
Okay.
well out of the lane lines a few times.
Okay.
Are you on your phone or something?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any open alcohol in the car?
I don't know.
No? So that was that Summer Shandy over there? That's not open?
I'm sorry, I don't see where you're pointing at.
I'm sorry?
I don't see where you're pointing at.
Right back there?
No, that's not open.
Okay. Do you have anything to drink tonight?
I did.
Okay. What were you drinking?
Beer.
Beer? How many beers do you have?
3.
3? What time do you start drinking?
7:30.
7:30. Okay, what time you stop?
Not even a half hour ago.
Half hour ago?
Not even.
Okay. What kind of beer were you drinking?
Like ales. I'm sorry.
Okay. So it's just like what brand? I'm not like, you know, what IPA or like what's, you know what I'm saying?
It was a brewery bar, so I think they
Brew their own? Okay.
I'm really sorry. I don't really know the password. It's my husband.
Okay. So I'm sorry, how many beers did you say you had?
3.
3? Just 3, or you think 3, or like you know for sure just 3?
He initiated contact with the driver, who was later identified as Savanna Anderson. Savanna told Officer Finze that she was heading home after attending trivia night at a brewery in Lake Zurich. She also admitted to consuming 3 alcoholic drinks earlier that evening. Based on his suspicion of impairment, Officer Finze has asked Savanna to submit to a PBT after Officer Donna Zorbas arrived on scene to assist. Savanna refused to blow into the PBT, but she did agree to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises.
I think 3.
You think 3? Okay. Code 4, I'm gonna check 55. Okay, I'll give you a minute to look it up, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We just got our new ones in the mail, and I don't know how to use the app. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thanks. I am going to give her a breath test because it's cold and rainy, and we'll see where we're at. She said she had 3 beers. She was like pretty much off the road. We'll see what she did.
Location.
You figured it out?
I'm trying to call my husband, and he's not answering.
All right, you go by Savannah?
Yeah.
Okay, Savannah. So, it's cold and rainy. Okay, you said you had a few drinks. So, I'm going to give you a breath test, and then we'll, as opposed to getting you out and running through field sobriety tests, depending on where you blow, we'll see if we need to do those. But I'm going to have you give a breath test, and then we'll see where to go from there, okay? So, I'm going to have you take a deep breath in.
I'm sorry, I would prefer not to consent to that.
Okay. Is there a specific reason?
I've just been told not to in the past.
Okay, because that makes me more concerned that you may have had more to drink than you told me, and maybe not, but if you're refusing to allow me to, see where you're at.
No, I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay, would you be willing to do field sobriety tests?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I mean...
I'm sorry.
It's like they're doing the same thing, except now you're going to have to get out in the cold, wet rain, and it's going to take longer, as opposed to seeing where you're at on this, and then we can see where we go from there. But that's up to you. I mean, you can legally refuse to do so, but, again, without doing this, or at least the fields, I'm not going to, I'm not going to let you drive away from here, at least, based on what you've told me and the driving that I've seen. So...
I would just prefer to do the field one.
Okay, why don't you step out for me? All right, step back here for me, okay? So, just stand right there with this officer. I'm going to turn my front lights off here. Okay, I'm going to have you step right here on the line in front of me and face me, okay? Right here in front of me where my light is.
Officer Finze started with the horizontal gaze nystagmus, a HGN test, and he observed 6 and 6 indicators of impairment. The second exercise was the one-leg stand test, and Savannah failed to raise her foot in the proper fashion, and it took her 30 seconds to count to 20. The third exercise was the walk and turn test, and Savannah did not touch heel to toe on each step, turned improperly, and raised her arms for balance. The final exercise was the recitation of the alphabet from F to U, without stopping, and she completed this test successfully.
And face me, okay? So keep your hands by your sides and your feet together, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is follow the tip of my finger with just your eyes and your eyes only, keeping your head still, okay? Keep your head straight and still and just follow the tip of my finger with your eyes. You understand those instructions?
Yep.
Okay, and you can focus on the tip of my finger? Can you focus on the tip of my finger? Okay. And are you wearing contacts?
Contacts.
Okay, are they bothering you or anything at all?
Nope.
Okay. And have you had any head or eye injuries that I should be aware of?
Nope.
Okay, it's going to take about a minute and a half. Don't stop following it until I'm done, okay?
Okay.
Clear the discharge code status, take caution, DOT states that the respondent shall surrender all firearms to Wauconda PD.
One more pass each way, okay?
Okay.
Okay. The next thing I'm going to have you do, how about you turn and face my squad car, okay?
My contact just fell out.
It just fell out?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to put it back in?
You can see it on my
Yeah,
finger.
I see it. Is that normal?
No.
I used to wear contacts when I was in like high school, but
I hate contacts. I want
I
my
hear
see
ya.
so bad.
it's what I got, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is I don't want you to start anything till I completely instructed and demonstrated this exercise for you, okay? So during this exercise, you're going to pick 1 foot up off the ground, about 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep your hands, both hands by your sides, not using them to balance, just keep them directly by your side. You're going to count out loud like so: 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. You're going to keep both legs straight, and I don't want you to stop or put your foot down until I tell you to stop. You're also going to be watching your foot with your eyes while you're doing this.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that?
No, but I have a concern.
Okay.
I've been seeing a chiropractor for a hip issue.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
check
I
up
see a
on that.
chiropractor for a back issue and stuff too, so I understand it's not
on my left,
maybe
so-
like, well, you can pick whichever leg you prefer.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else that might prevent you from performing this exercise?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, hang on. I just gotta turn my timer on here on my phone, okay?
Okay, so count to 5,000.
Nope. Just keep on counting. You'll go to about 30,000, but I don't want you to stop until I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay.
Okay, begin.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000, 17, 1,000, 18, 1,000, 19, 1,000, 20, 1,000.
Okay, we're gonna stop there, okay?
Okay.
So next thing I'm gonna have you do is a walk and turn. So I'm gonna have you back up a few feet, right to kind of where your bumper is on your vehicle. And then we're gonna use this line, okay? So right now I want you to stand on the line with your right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe. Okay, I want you to maintain that position until I tell you to start, all right? It's gonna go like this. You're gonna take 9 heel to toe steps forward. I'm gonna demonstrate a specific turn for you, and you're gonna take 9 heel to toe steps back. You're gonna keep your hands by your sides again. Don't use them to balance, keep them by your side. You're gonna be watching your feet while you're walking. Again, counting each step out loud. I want you to stay on that line. Do not step off the line. And then I'll demonstrate the turn for you. It's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get to that 9th step, you're going to 9. Keep your front foot planted on the line. Take your back foot. Make small pivot steps till you're facing the opposite direction. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 9. Okay? I don't want you to stop until you completed both ways. Do you have any questions on any of that? I can repeat the instructions if you have any questions.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Again, anything else that might prevent you from doing that other than what you already stated?
No, nothing than what I already stated.
Okay. All right, you may begin.
9.
And remember, keep your hands by your side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. You know your ABCs? Okay. I'm not going to ask you to say them backwards. I can't even do that myself, okay?
Okay.
But I am going to ask you to recite it from F to U, just F to U,
Okay.
without stopping. Okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, you can do that.
FGHIJKLMNOPQRSTU.
Okay. So you didn't do so hot on those field sobriety tests. Okay?
Yeah.
So based on that, especially your eyes, what your eyes give it away, okay? Because you can't control your eye movement, all right? You can more so control your physical movements to an extent. I would still like to get a breath test from you. A breath test cannot be used to convict you of guilt in a DUI criminal trial. Okay, a preliminary one, which I would ask to do out here. Okay. It can only be used for what's called a summary suspension hearing, which is more of a civil thing. So, again, it's up to you. You can refuse, but I will have to go based on what I have seen to this point. Okay?
I know I'm going to fail the breath test, so
Why is that?
I've had more than 3 beers in 3 hours, so
Okay. How many have you had?
3.
You just said you've had more than 3 beers in 3 hours.
No, I said I had 3 in 3 hours.
But you just said you would fail it, and I said, why? You said because you had more than 3 beers in 3 hours.
But like I said, I started drinking at 7:30,
Yeah.
and I have sipped 3 beers
Okay.
until it's about 11:30.
Okay.
About now, right?
If that is all you've had, and you're being honest with me, you will not fail the breath test. Okay? If that is all you've had.
I
Three beers in 4 hours. I mean, it's pretty much 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. You will not fail the breath test.
I just don't.
Following the field sobriety exercises, Savanna was offered an opportunity to take a PBT again, but she refused. Based on the odor of alcohol, her indicators of impairment, her admission to consuming alcohol earlier that evening, and her inability to adequately perform the field sobriety exercises, Officer Finze placed Savanna under arrest for driving under the influence. She was handcuffed, placed in the patrol car, and transported to the Wauconda Police Department for further processing. A search of her vehicle incident to arrest would later reveal the presence of open containers.
Feel comfortable taking one, so I decline.
Okay. All right. So, based on that, I'm going to have to arrest you for DUI. Okay. So put your hands behind your back.
Can I have my phone?
Yeah, we'll grab your phone and your wallet.
My wallet is in my phone, just so you know. It's everything I need.
We had a DUI before?
No.
Okay.
I got a flashlight. You got a light? I just can't remember which ones I have. Oops. Alright, you have anything on you that can stick me, poke me, hurt me? Okay, I'm just gonna move your hair.
8105, 1 across the for 55 from Mike.
Okay. That's fine. So why don't we just take one step over for me? Are there inside pockets in your jacket?
I don't think so. There might be.
I don't want to get your hair caught in a zipper. Just move your feet apart for me.
You did? Yeah, I think I did the end of the first so I can have that.
Come this way. Because there's
Push to start.
Yeah.
Do you have the keys in?
The key is in my fanny pack. It's on the passenger seat.
so phone and purse.
Phone and fanny pack / purse.
All right, I'll grab those for you. Careful because this is icy still. Just go ahead and step over a little. Yeah. I won't let it fall. No, we're going to this one. He's got a dog back there. All right, now I'm gonna have you step over, guys. Great. Just so you know, the breath test out here, it's not a trick. If you'd only have 3, you'd be like at a .045, which is under the legal limit. So I just want you to know he wasn't trying to trick you. And if you're under, this would be a shame because now your car gets towed and everything, you know?
Yeah.
I think the goal there was to hopefully just get you home if you were under the limit, but just maybe a little too impaired to drive, you know?
Yeah.
So.
At the Wauconda Police Department, the warning to motorist form was read to her, and she agreed to provide breath samples. Her breath test results indicated a BAC level of 0.48%, which was over the legal limit of 0.8%.
Move over just a little. No, you're fine. It's, there we go. My flashlight, the one I'm carrying is working, so. Okay, you're good. I'll be 11 hours opposed to an adult female being monitored.
What's gonna happen to my car?
It's being towed.
Can you tell me where I can pick it up? Or where my husband can pick it up?
All that information will be at Mike's Towing, but you won't be able to pick it up for 12 hours.
That's fine. I just want to know where I can get it. Mike's Towing. Okay. Woman to woman, can you do me a favor when we get there? Can you zip up my pants and button them? Thank you.
Did you go out to eat tonight?
No, I'm just fat and my pants don't fit.
Do not look back.
So if ever I have anything, I have to unbutton and unzip them, and I don't want to be in a cell with unbuttoned and unzipped pants.
19098 I mean, I'm gonna take your handcuffs off, so
So I could do it?
yeah.
Thank you.
Like as soon as we get in there.
After she was processed at the station, she was released to her husband with the following summonses pending her court appearance. Driving under the influence alcohol is a 6025 LCS 511 1 S2. Driving under the influence of alcohol over Missouri 6025 LC 511 5 1 is 1. Transporting an open container alcohol is a 6025 LCS 511 522. Operating an uninsured motor vehicle is 625 ILCS 537 and 7. Improper traffic lane usage is 625 ILCS 511 79.
Go upstairs.